Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a book review. My dad bought this for me yesterday, and it's the Nursing School Entrance Exam Review book by McGraw-Hill Education. So I'm going to tell y'all what my first impressions are of this book, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm taking the PSB, which is the Psychological Services Bureau Entrance Exam, on July 20th, and I'm at Collin College. I'm trying to get into Collin's nursing program, and Collin College only lets you take it once per application cycle. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. That's why my dad went out and bought this book for me to help me prep. So according to this book, there are several sections that the PSB tests you on. They test you on vocab, arithmetic, and nonverbal stuff, which is basically like your spatial skills. They test you on spelling, they test you on reading comprehension, they test you on science, and they test you on something called vocational adjustment. And basically what that is how you would act in a given situation. So the PSB is scored by taking each section academic aptitude, which includes vocab, arithmetic, and nonverbal questions, spelling, reading comprehension, science, and vocational adjustment, and they give you a score based on how you did, comparing you to the percentage of people who have taken the test before you. So basically what that means is if you got a 60 on spelling, it means you performed 60% better than people who have taken the test previously. Or if you got an 85 on science, it means that you've performed better than 85% of people who took the test before you. So that's basically kind of the nitty-gritty on. So now we kind of have some of that basic stuff out of the way, so let's get on to the book review. I got my list right here of pros and cons, and let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, let's start off with the positives. What did I like about this book? Number one is it has a pre-test. It has a diagnostic test to help you figure out what skills you need to practice on, and I thought that was awesome, so that way you're not wasting time. You're not wasting a lot of time studying a section that you already know. It also has 2 practice tests per subject. So for example, it's got 2 practice tests on reading comprehension, it's got 2 practice tests on verbal skills, it has 2 practice tests on math, and it has 2 practice tests on science. And also another awesome thing is that it has little quizzes after the end of each review section. It also has an answer key with the practice test, giving you the correct answer and explaining why the answers are correct. Another great thing about this book is it had a very in-depth review over all aspects of science. So it had a super in-depth review over chemistry, physics, bio, anatomy, and physiology, and I thought that was really awesome because a lot of science stuff I know that I'm personally really rusty on, so I thought that was great that it really took the time, that the authors of this book really took the time to review those sections in a very easy to read way. It also includes a periodic table, so I was like, and the great thing about this book is it gives you practical techniques for practical skills and techniques for test day. So for example, it gives you speed reading strategies for the reading comprehension section. It also tells you how to stay awake while you're reading through the reading comprehension section. And it has specific studying tips and strategies and things that you can do on test day to raise your score and how to keep yourself relaxed as you are taking the test. So a couple of cons with this book: there were no example vocational adjustment questions, which, if you remember, vocational adjustment is how you would act in a given situation. And there's no questions that test spatial reasoning. Like, another kind of con of this book is that it didn't go into depth as much about the PSB as it did the other 3 tests. This book has testing strategies for all 4 of the nursing entrance exams, and unfortunately it didn't go into as much detail about the PSB as I would have liked it to. It had no example questions about kind of showing what the test was like, but for the NLN PACS RN, the TAS, and the HESI A2, it had practice questions, or it had example questions on what the test would be like. All in all, I would give this book about 3.5 to 4 stars. I think it's got a lot of really useful information and great strategies and practice, but I wish it went a little bit more in depth into what the PSB actually entails. So that was it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you'd like me to do another book review, please comment down below and follow me on all of my social medias, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!